Good afternoon, Dalval. You're probably wondering, why am I here in your fourth period class? And I'm here to explain that to you. So today we're doing the benchmark, and the benchmark is something that we do every trimester, and it's basically two assignments, a reading assignment and a writing assignment, and we do it to measure where you guys are at in terms of your reading and writing skills. Okay, so let's talk about the schedule first. So today you will remain with your fourth period teacher until 3:05. Okay, so this is the one class you're going to. So you won't go to fifth, you won't go to sixth. You are in this classroom, in this virtual classroom, until you complete both assignments. Okay. If you stay in here, complete both assignments, and then let your teacher know, and then they, send them a message on the chat, hey, I completed both assignments. The teacher will verify that, and as soon as they do, they'll let you know, and you'll be dismissed, and you'll be marked present for the remainder of the day for whatever classes that you were supposed to go to. If you leave before that, then you'll get marked present for fourth period only, but you'll be marked absent fifth and sixth because you didn't complete what you were supposed to complete. Okay? If you have any more questions, ask your teacher after this video. So why are we doing the benchmark? There's a few reasons. So the first reason is that it's really, really important for us as a school to look into and check and assess whether or not what we are teaching you guys, whether that's helping you learn or not. Okay. So the reason we give this benchmark every trimester is to see, is what we're doing in class working? Because if it is, that's good to know, and we can continue doing what we're doing. And if it's not, then we're going to try and look into something that might be more effective for you guys, because we want to make sure that the instruction we're giving you guys is valuable. And so this benchmark is one of those things that lets us know if it is valuable or not. It's good for you guys too, because you get to measure your growth and things, right? So say, you've been with us this year, you took it trimester one, and you wrote 3 paragraphs because you didn't know what else to write about. But you did the best you can. Well, that's great. You got your credit for doing it that time. And now, if you do the same thing, give your best effort, but maybe you've learned some things in your classes and you could write 5 paragraphs, no problem. You can see that there's growth there. So it's really important for you as well to do the best you can so you can kind of gauge where you're at, okay? In addition to those two very good reasons, there's just kind of another opportunity for you guys. Everyone who completes both assignments to the best of their ability will earn 1 credit for doing so. Students who demonstrate and score really well and demonstrate that they have the grade level skills that we're looking for, then you can you can challenge out of an English course, English 9 or 10 or 11, okay? So let's talk about the task more specifically. So I said there's two assignments today. One's a reading assignment, one's writing. So the reading assignment is just one short article. It's 6 paragraphs long. You'll read the article. At the bottom of the page, there'll be a form. You go to that form, you answer your questions. That's that one. The writing assignment, there's one prompt. You write your 5 paragraph essay, and that's it. So let me show you what it'll look like in your Schoology courses. Okay, so let's say I'm in Miss Witherspoon's art class, 4th period. Okay, at the bottom, there's this folder, Trimester 2 English Benchmark. So we'll open that up, and you'll see the 2 assignments we have, one reading, one writing. So again, the reading one, we've got our step-by-step instructions here, but if we open it up, we've still got those instructions, and now we have a link to our specific document, okay? So you'll read the article. Again, it's just 6 paragraphs. At the bottom, there's 2 things. One is how we're going to grade it. So if you're one of those students who wants to try and earn 5 credits to challenge out of a class, your goal is to meet these bars right here, right? So I want to make sure that I'm doing everything in this column to get a 4 on this score. Okay, read it. We'll click the link. It'll take us to our actual Google form that we have to complete everything, and there's just 5 different prompts here. Now it's going to ask you to summarize the article and do a couple other things. Is really important. Take the time to go back and forth and make sure, you can come back to the article and see and make sure like, oh yeah, that's what they said. Or if you want to pull a specific quote, you can go in here and do that. But it's important to make sure that you're bouncing back and forth so that you score as good as you can, okay? Because this is a reading assessment, we're not grading you on your writing specifically. As long as we can understand what you're trying to say, still write the best you can, but you're being graded on what you say and not necessarily the writing of it. So keep that in mind. So once that's done, we submit it. Boom, boom. We can go back to our assignment and we'll take a look at the writing one real quick, and then you guys will be free to ask your teachers any questions, and then you can start. Okay, lastly, writing. And there'll be videos at the top here, so you guys, if you want to get specific instructions for just the reading or just the writing, you'll be able to watch those on your own. Same thing, we got our step-by-step in here. We'll open our document. We will write directly on this document at the bottom, but read the directions first, then read the background information. When you do that, make note, there's a link here for some specific statistics and data and evidence that you can use in your writing if you want to try and test out of one of those English 11 courses, right? But we've got stats and facts here, and you can use these as long as you cite them in your essay, okay? And then the prompt, should students return to school during the COVID-19 pandemic, state your position and support your reasons with evidence. And you will write your essay right here at the bottom, okay? So if you have questions, ask your teacher. They can elaborate more. Thank you guys for putting forth your best effort. We really appreciate it, and it'll be good for you guys to do so too. So that's all. Again, if you have questions, ask your teachers, and we'll take care of you guys. Thank you. Good luck.